Hi, this is Weekly Reflections, and I'm Nancy Joy. Wowzers is the word that I can come up with for last night's, or the energy of last night's solar eclipse and new moon in Virgo. The solar eclipse happened at 2:42 a.m. here in the Midwest of the USA. We had a very nice evening, had people over, did a little meditation. It felt just wonderful and powerful. Fell asleep right away, woke up with a start just after 2:45, 2:50 or so a.m. I was just vibrating all over. Every cell in my body was vibrating. And, looked at the clock and I thought, okay, no wonder this is turbocharged. This is a turbocharged. I am quoting a website called Celestial Space. I didn't see who the name of the person was, but I have the link here in my email, and it says the new moon in Virgo will receive a super symbolic, energizing boost from the solar eclipse. And this suggests a major tangible change within the consciousness for those willing to experience it. The solar eclipse tend to be turbocharged. This solar eclipse tends to be turbocharged. Well, all solar eclipses are turbocharged and supportive for a new beginning and major transitions in life. And I can just tell you, I got up to get a glass of water, and both my dog and my cat were sitting by my bedroom door wanting to go outside. Very unusual. They don't do that. And so I let them both out, and I stood there, and the nighttime sky was so brilliant. It was so alive. I felt it was magical. Maybe it was just me. I just stood there while the animals were out, my dog going crazy, barking. I'm not sure where my cat went. And I stood there for a bit. And when a dog finally came to the door and the cat came in, everybody came in, I got into bed and I laid back down. And I was vibrating in the most beautiful space of love. As I was looking at those stars, it felt like I was receiving so much love from them, but also I was giving so much love. It felt like a beautiful exchange, and I took it with me and laid back down, and I laid there. Oh, that was probably about 3:15 by then, and I laid there from 3:15 till I got up at 6:30, never really falling completely asleep, and yet being sort of in a theta wave state of consciousness. Just every cell in my body was vibrating love. It was very, I'm going to use the word sensuous. It was very wonderful. I've had many blissful moments, but this one went on and on and on, and I didn't care if I was asleep. What difference did it make? Who'd want to be unconscious for such an amazing experience? I am very attuned to the phases of the sun and the moon and CMEs, which are coronal mass ejections. I have, the way I'm responding to ascension symptoms is mainly my heart palpitates. I have a racing heart. And it's especially responsive to the sun and the moon. It did not race. I was very aware of it last night because I was vibrating everywhere, but it didn't race. And no matter, it doesn't matter what you experienced last night, or even whichever time the eclipse was for you. It was only seen in the southern tip of Africa and the South Pole. So I don't think too many people in the world saw it. But I will bet your booty that everyone in one way or another felt it. They may not have experienced the experience I had. My husband slept soundly through the whole thing, but woke feeling in such an amazing space. I've talked to a couple of friends who also have had amazing experiences as this new moon solar eclipse became full. The partial eclipse became full to its max anyway. So it doesn't matter how you individually experienced it, because you did experience it. And I would invite you, I mentioned Matt Kahn and many of my things, but I would invite you, I've taken his I love yous. He helps people learn to say to themselves, I love you a lot, and it makes a big difference. And I've been working with it with myself, but especially also my clients. And we do a heart opening thing and then place our hands over our heart. Take a breath, close your eyes, and just start saying to your own being, your own divine innocence, I love you. I love you. I just love you. And do it over and over again. You will feel the vibration in your hands, and you have heart chakras here, and in your heart, and in your whole body. And I guarantee you, if you do that for even 30 seconds, you're going to just realign and feel amazing. We did it in a group several times now. I've done it in a group where we all were saying our individual I love yous out loud, all different at all different times. And it went on for quite a while. And I will tell you, that's an amazing bit of energy if you want to gather some friends and do it together. It's pretty exciting because you align completely to the 5D, the new waves of love that are flowing into our planet and intensifying. And so just think, you have some more dates to get more of a turbo boost. It is. It's like a turbo boost. And Virgo, of course, is organization and forms. And so the eclipse in Virgo takes forms to a whole new place. Instead of the Virgo, do your taxes, get on Outlook and figure out your assets or whatever that's about, QuickBooks. It takes Virgo to a new place, of a new creative place of love. And so you can get organized in a whole new way of 5D frequencies. So it's a big lift for us. And then, of course, we have the autumnal equinox coming up on the 23rd. And then the big whopper. I thought this was a pretty darn big whopper. I am still just vibrating. But that is on September 27th with the full lunar eclipse, which will be, I believe it's 10:40 something p.m. here in the Midwest of the USA. So if it's clear night, we'll see it. And I've seen 2 other blood moons, and they are very amazing. So, and at least I don't have to get up at, in the wee hours to see this one. So mark it now on your calendar so you can consciously be a part of that huge vibratory wave. So it's new moon, it's new beginnings, it's time for new creations. Realign yourself, use your heart breath, use the I love yous, come back to center, and have just an amazing, I keep using that word, I love that word. So it's short and sweet. It is still in the energy, of course, of this new moon solar eclipse. Keep breathing it into your heart, keep vibrating it. You will learn to create with it. And as I always like to say, take care of who you are and catch the magic. And we'll see you again next week. Bye.